My God. Sorry, guys. I normally forget to put the microphone up here. Sorry. Good morning. Sorry, guys. I hadn't noticed. I was talking for like 5 minutes.
Not just a brand for car lovers across the for the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to dreams of control. Steam she break it down, helping every driver in the town. For the love of cars, Uganda. Welcome to the road, and where are the misty souls? For the love of cars, Uganda. The streets, the stories right. Bold and new, they shine the bright. Toyota, Nissan, and so much that we're picking down. No propaganda. Every papa's got a tell. Village try to see the scale. He talks the truth, not just a brand for car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to dreams of control. Steam she break it down, helping every driver in the town. For the love of cars. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We bring the love, not just the horsepower. Is it an over a TX5? We show you what's real, not just the hype. Spalling bills and engine walks, we teach you.
The gentleman that bought, is it the phone or the network is misbehaving? The network is misbehaving, guys. Let me wait for you two guys to come back. The network is misbehaving. The network.
It's not a feeling time when you're by my side, let me tell you the truth. You speak with the voices in high definition. Take a picture of me.
That thing there, that's one of the most comfortable cars I've ever driven. That thing is comfortable. My God. It's called the Town S. Akamoto kako kali too comfortable. Too comfortable, I tell you. Then I'm after kanywa. I used to have a petrol one. The diesel one, no, but the petrol one. Normally the diesel one has a turbo and it gives a lot of trouble to people. But the petrol one is one thing you can drive for a very long time. As long as it has no wiring issues, yeah. So there are actually two kinds, yeah. I drove both of them. This one is actually different from the one in front, yeah. But me, I did not have the 4-wheel drive version though. I had all the ones I had were 2-wheel drive, yeah. So I drove one that was manual and I drove one that was automatic, and it was lovely in both of them. Well, the one that was automatic even had open roof. It was nice. It was nice. Guys, my network is actually good. Sound has gone again. The sound is there now. Sorry guys, network misbehaves during weathers like this one. That's why I'm waiting for you guys to come back. I'm not saying anything until you guys come back. And guys, good news, we got another sponsor, which is very good for us. The other sponsor we have is called Kenron Chemicals. They make chemical products which include car washing soap. Yeah, so we are going to explore their products today, and I'll be telling you some of the products that they have that we should be buying from them, because they have said that convention kegene. So anyone that supports the convention, guys, we are going to boost them. Not just in August, we're going to boost them for the rest of the year, so that the country knows about them. So Kenron Chemicals came on board as a sponsor, and for the guys that will come on, the guys that will come to the convention, you'll definitely see the range of products that they have, and then you will know where to find their products. I'm sure they are in supermarkets and everywhere, but their products is a Moroka. Yeah, the car detergents. They have detergents specifically for cars. Yeah, that's the thing that caught my attention. But they have a range of products. That's why we are going to go and explore them as well. Yeah. Do you people know a Jeep can refuse to start if the door is not properly closed? We wasted time messing with battery and terminals. And Julia Sengova, good morning. Zaz David Klajiv. Karim, good morning. Nima, good morning. So guys, we are almost getting done with our first project car. What should be the second project car? What do you know from the project car? What should be our next project car? Nabasa Stewart, good morning. Joseph Bali Kudembe. Sorry, Martin Arthur. Or you can come in the evening or in the morning before you go to the village. Infedima Warriors Association, Uganda, how are you? Electric car. Good morning, Herbert. Lubega Shafik, morning. Electric car conversion. Oh, that would be a very lovely project. It's expensive, but it would be lovely to try out, yeah? It would be lovely. That's something for us to think about. Electric car conversion. Okay, the next project would be interesting if you did that. Got it. Let me think about it. That would be interesting. It's an expensive project as well. Namokade needs a facelift. Namokade facelift as well. Good morning, Arthur. I am buying my convention ticket today. Amina. Colleagues, the ticket money has come. Amina basic risk. Katonda yebali. So guys, I was telling you, we bought 2 cars here on Friday. One Rumion, which was bought by a gentleman from Chankwanzi. He came the day before, and then we met in the morning. He had a very deep voice. And and when he came to the bond where we bought the car, he had to withdraw the inspection fee. He had given me part of the money, but he had to get more money from a mobile money shop. So you see how you can come to a mobile money shop like that, like there. Me, I am a humble person. I have a humble background. I would normally get out of the car out of respect. And then he said, Tofuruma, Muite. He said, Jangu. And then as Chico was coming, I told him, but me, I'm used to going to people. He said, Arthur, Fetwako wako wada. Fetwako wako wada. Nkwesenti zangatembele hambo. And then this when he said, Arthur, we have suffered enough. I said, but I look older than you. He said, Arthur, I am 42. He didn't really look 42. Like there is another dude that we inspected the car for, I think it was last year. The guy that bought the Ractis UBJ. And he was also 42, and I looked older than him. I'm thinking I should be doing something wrong, yeah? And the guy said, Arthur, tewe menya. If things are not working out, let them be. Do other things. And then he said, Arthur, and if I didn't smoke and drink, I would even look younger. But the problem is I smoke. And then we got to the bone, he got out of the car, and then he walked aside. I thought he was doing what he said, Arthur, I have to smoke. And then he got his smoke out and started smoking. And he said, but I thought tewe menya. Even to MBBDK. So I think you really had to say. No, I had to say that. I think it's most of the people that smoke actually have the voices. Yeah. So I think I have to, for me to look younger than how I look, I think I have to reduce the amount of stress that I have on my head. I definitely look older than him. And those are two people that are 42 that I look older than. Like if you saw JK and saw me, JK is in his 40s. We look like we are the same age. I need to do away with some stresses. Ata, can I get a Toyota Platz at 10? Yes, you should. You should be able to get. Nampija Julie. Good morning, Obado Buzenyo. Waguze ticket ya convention. James and Antonio. Hi. Next car would be for a community member, though at a cost. Yes. Guys, if you really have a car that you think we should work on, you should come to the convention, look at the project car, see what we have done to it, and if you're happy with it, then. But guys, the project car costs a lot of money. You're going to see the final product, and it costs a lot of money. So anyone that wants to work on their car and make it almost as good as new, you really need to invest money. Stephen Omuria, hi. Patrick Mutebi, Nkuzemu ndowooza. Stress, me, I'm 33 na mama. Some say boy I look 38. Stressy. Thank you, Nampija Julia. Guys, twajigulange pipiramu yo Romeo awo mumfonge pipiramu, but we put the machine and there was nothing wrong with it. Tujitokosa paka rwekagwamu. Ate we bateekamu amafuta amalungi. Twajoozamu kona amafuta amalungi. Neyongera ate newawula bulungi nnyo. So the gentleman was happy, and as he had gone to the bank to pick money, he met a person that they shared the language and they picked off very well. So they went together to go get his money. And as they went to pick the money, I started inspecting the NUA. Now the NUA is where the trouble came. When the gentleman came, I was supposed to meet him before, but he came before me, and so he met a broker at the gate. Now, brokers don't really give a damn about you. Guys, I will tell you, there are cars that look new on top, naenga amvundu. Okay? There are cars that look good on top, naenga amvundu. Now, if you focus on the price and you focus on how the body looks, you'll get a bad car. You will get a bad car. I'm telling you. So we saw about, with the NUA, I think we saw about 14 NUAs on that day. Why? Because the broker kept taking gas. And then the funny thing, the broker is from the group that sold. You remember the couple I told you about, the couple that bought a Nissan X-Trail? Yeah, same brokers. Katinga batambuza. This was also a couple, yeah, and they were moving them to the bad NUAs. So, but I stood my ground in the beginning when they said there are bonds that I know, there are vivandas that I know that have bad cars. So, as a last resort, because price was really an issue, the broker was taking us to a certain bond that I know has bad cars, rusty cars. And I told the gentleman, Nemugamba, or your broker jaba twala, you wali moroke envundu, zinyo amazi. And then the broker na wakana. And I think because Ugandans are very polite people, the gentleman said, Athaneda tumoyo mokisagumu tugenda tutwali. And I had no problem. So we went, but I knew where we were going. So we saw in that place, we saw about 5 of them. 5 NUAs there, and all of them were rusty. I am telling you. So I kept telling this gentleman, these cars are rusty. And he kept saying, no. I like this one because the body really looked nice. And eventually I told the gentleman, you know what? Because the brokers had started making noise for me. Oh no, I gotta kutunda. So I told the gentleman, you know what? Just buy the cars. Ogenda kunkubya broker. Because with the X-Trail thing, with the X-Trail incident, they actually threatened to beat me up. So I told the gentleman, ogenda kunkubya bayaya. Baye bajja kukanga up bankube. And I told him, you know what, just buy whichever car you like here, because nzengezeza kugamba what is wrong with these cars here. Because when you people go to buy cars normally, you look at how good the body looks and then look at how good the interior looks. You don't know the other things. Emotoka eri rusted esobola n'okugwa suspension, because suspension bweba eri rusty, chassis bweba eri rusty. Rust is like a virus. This one place can get rusty and then the rust moves. Ate rusty you want see. It's one thing you cannot know. You cannot know. You don't really pay attention to the rust under the car. So the rust can move and finish your entire suspension. And before you know it, bagenda kugamba gula akayumba. So and all the cars that looked really good had rust. And I think until the wife saw the rust, namugamba honey, yamuyita babe. It's called babe. Babe, look at this rust. Ngoyari, very obvious. So eventually I told the guy, take us to other cars. I will travel Watwari. It was the place that really gets waterlogged. When like now this rain here, the place will really get waterlogged. I knew that. And before we went there, I told them, so we went to another place. But the cars started from me without a number plate. So and because at that time the brokers had already made a lot of noise for me, I just walked away. We had traveled in the buyer's car. They had another car, and it's a Vanguard. I think they're even selling the Vanguard. They want to get a newer Vanguard, but I'm not sure how much they're selling. They did not tell me how much they're selling. So we walked, and I let them drive just for them to be able to decide whether they buy the rusty cars. But we had seen the newer we bought. It was we saw two good newers. One newer was black. They were all Toyota newer SIs. One was black. It was being sold at 36. Eventually I think he had stopped at 36.5, but he accepted 36. But there was a gray. There was a gray one, and it was 4-wheel drive. And it was also SI, like full option, 2 sliding doors open with buttons. And that one he stopped at 37. So, but our interest was the one with the 36 million shillings. So we went back to buy the one at 36, and then they looked again at the one. The madam did not like black. She was okay with gray, but she did not like black. So I drove both cars, and I also realized the black one did not have a very good peak. Yeah. So we bought the gray one at 37 million shillings. Still, I was not there as they paid. I drove them to the bank, drove them back to the paying point, and immediately then I had forgotten my kids were at school. So that's the time I remembered my kids are at school. That was like 4 p.m. I'm sure they were the only ones staying there. So I drove to go pick my kids. So, and I told the person I was with that they take pictures for me, but the owner of the car did not like pictures of his car taken. So that's why I don't have pictures of the newer. But those are the cars we bought. I'm a bit skeptical about your idea of self pre-inspection, the one of 200k. What guarantees do you have in the 1 month? Remember, your business concept is based on quality. Yes, Martin Arthur. In the 1 month, there are things that cannot be spoiled in the 1 month. Yeah. But if I do inspection in the 1 month, it doesn't mean you should not pay for inspection when you're buying. The pre-sale inspection, the pre-sale inspection is for the seller to be sure of the condition of his car at that time. So if he's selling the car to anyone else, they can present the inspection report and they say Arthur inspected this car and the report is valid for 1 month. This is what he said. This part is okay, this part is okay, this part is okay, this is what I need to repair, but I'm not repairing, so I'm selling the car to you as it is. You get? But even you who is buying, it's upon you to re-inspect the car. You get? And we will work out something if I already inspected the car to subsidize the cost for you who is buying, if you want to buy the car, so that we can inspect it again. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So yes, don't be skeptical. We have thought about all those angles. That's why we say the pre-sale inspection report is valid for 1 month. So if they are selling after 1 month, yes, the report could work. There are people that drive their cars very well. Yeah, I know you're saying someone might switch the parts and all that. Yeah, that's why you also need to do your own report. You also need to do your own inspection. Because the pre-sale inspection, is for the seller to be able to guarantee that the car is in this condition. An independent party who is not my mechanic inspected this car, and this is the report they gave me. Yeah, so you can, based on the report they gave you, you don't even have to hire Arthur anymore. Then you can get a normal mechanic and say, look at this part, is it still as good as Arthur said? Look at this part, is this still good as Arthur said? And if it's as good as Arthur said, then you're good to go. But alternatively, you could also hire Arthur again and say, Arthur, you inspected this car, so I'm not paying full amount of inspection. We're going to bring it back to you, because then the seller will already know my location. So the seller will bring the car back to me with you around. I will inspect it again. Yeah. And then I'll tell you, this has deteriorated, this was changed, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So I tell you that quality will still be good. So guys, the topic for today, cheap cars. Cheap cars can mean to be expensive. I'm referencing the inspection on Friday where we're going to buy in Noah, and then the person was insisting on a certain car because it was cheaper by 1 million. By 1 million. And then people were guilt tripping him. People that are good at guilt tripping are brokers and car sellers. They are good at guilt tripping. They'll guilt trip you to the end. Even mechanics can guilt trip you sometimes, but brokers and sellers will guilt trip you because they have to make a killing off of you. By what time is it? 8:22. I have a meeting at 9. I don't even know where the meeting is. Yeah, but I have a meeting at 9. So anyway, guys, Tali Samuel, hi. Joseph Balikudemba, hi. So guys, cheap cars. A lot of you guys are always constantly looking to buy a cheap car. Let me tell you, I've invested over for so far, and that's before the new tires. That's before the rims that I'm putting on that car. That's before I'm putting parking sensors. That's before the 360 cameras. That's before the radio. That's before the final service I'm going to give the starlet. I've invested over 9 million in that car. So some time ago, someone called me and I said, Arthur, I want to give you my Chibina so that you work on it as your next project. And I told him, are you willing to invest more than 8 million in that car? Yeah. If anyone wants for me to do work on their car like I've done on the project car, they should be willing to invest more than 8 million. Now, why am I saying that? Because for you to do quality things, I'll tell you, for example, the upholstery, the seats cost me about 700,000. The seats alone. What point am I trying to make? Cheap things are good because you save a few bucks. That's to my point. I think a month on Ugandan road is too long. No. People may use that report as the final report. You know people and their intentions. Anyways, I'll just have to trust you on this. No. Guys, I can guarantee you, I've driven. I've seen bad drivers. Okuja konga that person. Agenda and guys, a person that is selling is one person that is normally careful with their car. I can tell you, anybody that is seriously selling is careful with how they drive their car. Because they are selling. Omuntu yene yali atunze ku motoka okimanyi nti because you want to get the most out of your car, you're going to be careful as you drive it. Not so. So me have seen how careful people can be. Emoroka gye batunda nga mbi eba yali mbi. Eba yali mbi. Eba yali mbi kiringa bonogamba nti when they inspect the car in Japan, the person that buys it from Japan and brings it to Uganda will spoil it. It doesn't really happen that way. Okujango gamba nti agenda gisibya ku miggo. Good morning Daniel Kenny. Ntale Samuel, hi. So guys, the point I'm trying to make with the expenses on the project car is that for you to get something that is good, don't always focus on getting the best price. Okay? The best price doesn't always reflect the best product. I don't know if you get what Hari atenda bikidde bulungi. Tebikoze. Kibampa kyonna kijja bwe kito kiringa ekya Hilux. Ate kiringa Hilux nga teriko mpira gya Hilux ngiriko empira gya Vitz. Kyali atakibikoze kino. And guys, if you want to buy a car that has been pre-sale inspected by Arthur, the goal is to buy it within that week. Always, the goal is to buy it within that week, because within that week there is very little that they can spoil. If they are spoilers, there is very little they can spoil. There is very little they can spoil.
So I do the simple thing for her. Now she give me one, everything she do give me one, you know. She's a child, I'm what the okay, man. Yeah, you're another star. Okay, man. I woke up in it good. I don't know why, but I'm feeling so good, like I want the whole good. I'm not gonna put on a t-shirt today. Feel like it's today. I make us mind, I make us.
Boss Dog, I think I have the perfect Kawondo. I inspected it some time ago. We bought it. It's UBD. I don't know if the person will give it to you at 22. It's a 3 liter though. It's 22. It's very hard for you to get a 2.4 liter. It's a 3 liter, and the person wants to get a newer one. I don't know if he has top up yet, but he wanted to get a newer 3 liter Kawondo. So if you're ready, I can actually talk to him. I inspected it myself. The convention is the get-together of us car lovers, and it's happening on 30th August 2025. We have plenty of activities. We have a panel of mechanics. They are going to be discussing the current problems that we have as car owners and drivers, and how to avoid them or how to treat them. They are going to be discussing a lot of mechanical stuff. We'll have a diesel mechanic, we'll have a petrol mechanic, a gearbox mechanic. We will have a wiring guy. Yeah, we'll have an AC guy. And after discussing, after the panel, these guys will go ahead to demonstrate how whatever they are specialized in works. A diesel mechanic will show you how a diesel engine works, how diesel technology has developed, and how there is a time. Just to spite him. There is a time a person hooted like that for me. So I'll let the other line get in just to spite him. So the conversion is only 50,000, Juliet, and the 50,000 covers food and all the activities that are there. Yeah. We have also games and contests. Yeah. We are also going to rebuild the Corolla Namokade engine on that very day. Day one. We're going to rebuild the Corolla Namokade engine there and then. Quarter nyini. Tugenda jizaawo. Mulaba abaana ba boda omwana wa boda ajja n'avuga ekkubo ly'atalina kuvuga kugamba nga wanuwe naye ng'ate akulaga yazze azze ate ng'olina omuleka agende. So we will rebuild the Namokade engine. We have games and contests, but we are also awarding people that includes you, have made an impact in the lives. So in the next couple of days, I'm going to bring categories and you guys will start nominating people, and then we'll also vote on those people, and then we'll also have a committee that will decide on which people you have nominated. Guys, buli moroka ina price range. A good Rumion will start at 23 to 25. That's a used one. 23 to 25. That's the price range, whether you go where or where. Rumion enungi zezo sente zaayo, regardless of the number plate. Kati ezikka wansi mu number plate era ziba zikka even in quality. That's one thing I don't want you to ever forget. A good Sienta will start at 18 and above, regardless of the number plate. It's important that you guys understand that. Minamo rukume wano. Bampechi watermelon. Orukume ruru no. Kabampechi watermelon. Mpechi watermelon. Baby biri. And there be watermelon for nutrients. Webale. So guys, every time you're going to buy a car, don't buy with GG prices. The GG prices, the TikTok prices can be very misleading. Yeah. The gentleman that bought the new Raum last time, mujijukira the Raum jitwagura mubondi. Young Amba, he came to the market. Nga ye muri mutima. The Raums they were showing him on TikTok were almost as good as brand new. Yeah, were as good as brand new. Ngase milioni 16, 15. But when we got to the field, it was different. Had he gone with the TikTok prices, yajana milioni 17 mu nsawo. Nga zeggula Raum ya milioni 16 asigazemu akakadde akagula ebirala ebyetagisa radio kuganga yagala. But twatuuka mu katale nga the things are different. And for me, I've been telling you guys, there are cars that if you're buying that particular car at like 16, 17 million shillings, just take the money back ubanje mu bond. Ochitegera. And now me, I know you guys. Mwena mba manyi. Ochitegera mba manyi bye mwagala okugula. Temwagala gula kintu kigenda yadde kumenyamu yadde. And I've told a number of people here. Nyina abantu benzi ngamba. Nangamba nze atasagala kummanja. And it's okay for you to not want to have credit. But sometimes the credit thing is the best option. I'm telling you. Sometimes for you people abamumba manyi mugenda kunyigira ensi. Ate moroko olweji einaka efudde onyige. Naye nga ate singa wagenda ne weewola kali akamoroka. And some of you ekibagana okwewola temwagala bumoroka butono. Nzo omuntu obundabikira bube. Zinange je mugasije nali njagala, but circumstances. I am telling you. You think I would not prefer to get a CHR? I would, but I can't afford a CHR. Ochitegera, CHR a million in some. I can't. So guys, let's not try to buy the cheapness. Some of the biggest problems you're going to face with your car are going to be wiring issues. And the wiring issues, not like they are big issues, but the wiring issues will take away will give you a lot of stress. They'll take away your peace of mind. How? They'll take away your peace of mind. With the wiring issue, you don't know when it's going to strike. And the wiring issue can literally the entire car. Fuse kaba kamu ne ka blowinga, a mechanic natekako ekiwaya, batekako ekiwaya, then a fuse ne kaba nga tekacha blowinga nga kagenda kuocha waya. Waya tejjem. Eyo waya bwetandika okumeltinga. Because of the heating, a melting away and that nga satu. Kitegeeza ki. It means now the mechanic has to go and replace 3 wires in the system on the wiring harness. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Now replacing 3 wires, that thing alone is going to take a lot of time. Yeah, it's also going to take a lot of money. It's going to take away your peace of mind. So it's important for you to understand that the cheap car will not. Normally the cheap cars don't die. The engine doesn't really die. Me, I know that it doesn't. The engine will be okay because you'll inspect the gearbox will be okay. But the wiring issues, and sometimes the wiring issues can be missed. The machine say a diagnostic. It's all missing some of those issues. Because amasanyaze gaba jegali nga galaba gego matuufu. Kati bwera nga amasanyaze jegali matuufu. Tegenda kugamba fault. Naye ng'oluwa amasanyaze ago gali bypassed. Kati amasanyaze ago gabera bypassed. Bwegabera bypassed. Gwe bw'onojja because you have bought a new car, you want to modify it. Ebyo ebintu ebimu by'ogenda okukola to make your car more pleasant for you. Otaddemu radio, otaddemu woofer, osegeera ebyo bye bigenda okutriggeringa that thing. Normally those things are triggered by modifications you put in your car. Yet emmotoka gy'oguze ng'eri in I want to set up condition. The modifications are not going to affect any wiring because the wiring is still in good condition. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. How long does it take for me to get a new driving permit in Uganda? At Express, a week. I don't know. You should call SPK driving school. Inbox me with number SPK. Permits have no express process, but you can get the very day you apply and pay for it. They do have express in Zenkubuida Amos. Gotojimanyi bumanya. Martin Athamia, I know my people. I okumanya manya abantu bange. Mulimu even brokers that you guys take me to. Ngaba manya abantu bendeta. Iranga bongama nti gundi yangambi ajina. I will call them. When I call them, they say, Arthur, toja, teriyo. Obane bangamba Arthur, yotwabade tumusika asembere. I am telling you, some of those guys where you guys go, we have gone there because almost all of you guys take me to the same place. Abagule moroke nkadde naddala. Almost all of you guys take me to the same place. Kati batukanga abantu bamanyi. Ojja nani Arthur? I am telling you. So there are places where you take me, you're sure that car is there. Like the guy of the Raum, he was actually saying, Alex, the video he saw, I had seen it. The video, when I saw the video, why don't we get that money? We go to the Bondi Bakubanje. Because I know I know those people. Ngachibanyi video je bakola ya kusikachi. Era bwe twatukayo bwetuti omuntu wayo nyina ngamba na emoroka ezo teziriwo. Zine nguma ne muga kati tulambuze eziriwo. And then zonna ezaaliwo ze batulambuza. The gentleman did not like those cars. Ne muze buy ne mwana eka kati lwaki twemenye lwaki tugenda mu Bondi. Ne tugenda mu Bondi. When we went to the Bondi ngamanyi tugenda kukola credit. Arthur, I want to buy the car cash. She had the money to buy the car cash. So guys, don't always look for the cheap options. Oyagala saving a million mukaga. Oba million munana oziteekemu. Mulabanga project kabo njikoze ntimbaga ina kagisa million mwenda. Ngate naggwa. Mwenda oyemito sinaba na mumalayo bana mwaka emitwalo oba 5. Okitegeera sinna mumalayo. Node ni million mwenda. Sinatekako mipira, sinatekako rimu. I have the rim in my boot. Nasoka kufuna sample. I've tested these things. Guys, being known by people is a good thing. I went to the rim shop and the guy kept giving me rims. Ngatamanyi. Gendo gezese Arthur. Gendo gezese. And for me to get a discount on the rims, I told him, you know what? Ngenda kuwa karango mu magazine. Ngenda kuwa yoka F5 tuteke mu magazine. Then give me a discount. Because some of those guys downtown, tebamanyi kulanga chichi. So for me to get advertising money out of this person, I had to get it in form of a discount for the rims. So I got a small discount on the rims, and I'm going to give him an ad. Then convention, you'll have to pay for it. Yeah, but it has very good rims. There is a 15-inch rim I had gotten that was really nice, but when you put it on the car, so we had to put 14. So I think we have settled with the rim that we're going to put on that. Arthur, I'm soon coming back to Uganda, but I want you to inspect for me a Paso Sete, but I have 20 million, talk about it. 20 million, we're going to go to the Bondi wa Kubanji. 20 million. Paso Sete, is this it's a good car. It's a good car. But you'll have to tell me why you're buying the Paso Sete in the first place. Guys, I have a meeting at 8 and it's not here. I'm going with my team. We're going for a meeting. I don't know where it is. Mwebale kubera ku broadcast, guys. Muyombia Mark, Lawrence Omole Travel Live Vlog, Henry Modern Juice, Moisige Patrick, Morad K Momo VIP, Nwaha Norman, Karim, Chairman Zach, Starch Events, Patrick Mutebi, Lucky Mose, Karegira Amos Rook, Basic Chris, Ronald M. Kasendwa VIP, Basic Chris, Paul Sema VIP, Jones Info, Nabasa Stewart, Richard Aki. I'd like to thank the guys that pay the 10,000 every month. Thank you very much. You make this journey of actually delivering much easier for me. For the guys that can surrender the 10K to the channel, please do 10,000 per month. Then you become a VIP member. Paul Semabwari, your name will be in green. Ronald M. Kasendwa, Murad K. Momowari. You become a VIP guy, and some of the content is actually going to be reserved for the VIPs. Yes, some of the content in the future. Our Masao, Joseph Bali Kudembe, Richard Akinabasa Stewart, Nima, Murad K. Momo VIP, Karim, Zaz David Klaje, Julia Sengoba, Martin Arthur, Lubega Shafik, Linfidema, Warriors Association Uganda, Harbert, Karim, Martin Arthur, James, Nampija Julie, Kuliko Oburwadde, Stephen Omuria, Patrick Mutebi, Moses Odongo. Hi Moses, how are you? FK, Mr. Komita UGVIP, Ntale Samuel, Danny Okeni, Albino Ola, Karigira Amos Luke, Jovan, Boss Dog, Atenu John Jerome, Chairman Zach, Arthur, will the 30th August event be inside the theater? That is one of the reasons why I bought the ticket. Me, I've never been inside the theater. Yes, we have some activities inside the theater and we have other activities outside the theater. Some of you guys, this is a chance for you to come to the theater. You have never been to a theater before. Yeah? Busimbe Gerald, Frank Lukwago, Akiram, Frank Lukwago Nkumaze, Muchunguzi Gerald, Kaganzi Kenbat, Daniel Singoma, Kambesi VIP, Chigozi John, Nabo Mukamori. I don't take you for granted. Bambi, how far with the study? The study, started weekend on Jijako Mokono, Bulichimu. Weekend on started Vako Mokono, Bulichimu. Ebibula yondo za kuteka ko butesi mipira. Pia bibula ebirala byonna byagwadda. But guys, Abo Mukamori, I don't take it for granted. The guys that are watching this video later on in the day, in the week, in the month, or in the year, thank you very much for choosing to watch this video. And thank you very much for choosing For the Love of Cars Uganda. Tony Jackson, thank you. Don't forget, 30th August is going to be the Love for Cars convention. Please buy your ticket by calling the number 0760-045-116. 0760-045-116. Call that number and tell the lady that you want to book the ticket for the convention. The ticket will cost you only 50,000 shillings and you will be able to learn and enjoy. Edwina Kagwa, good morning. Thank you. I wish you a very lovely day, guys. Kangenate nkwasaganye mirimu jaba kama bange. Ciao.